Hello everyone, I'm John Murphy, and in this segment I'm going to talk about leading with vision. And I'll be using this little device here from Tinker Toys to demonstrate the power of vision. In an earlier session, I talked about leading with passion. In fact, I quoted from the book Leading with Passion, a publication of Simple Truths at www.simpletruths.com, a great inspirational book on leading with passion, leading with light, leading with heartfelt energy and flow, bringing people into spirit and being inspiring. I followed that with a segment on the first principle of 10 principles or essentials, and the first one was leading with purpose. Why do we do what we do? That deep sense of value. This is important, and it is meaningful, the meaning in the work. In this segment, we're going to talk about leading with vision. Together, purpose, which gives us meaning and context, coupled with vision, which gives us clarity and direction. Together, these inspire ingenuity and a compelling sense of desire. We know what needs to be done, and we know why it's important. So what I'd like you to do now is imagine that you're sitting blindfolded. Just imagine now, you're sitting blindfolded. You can't see what it is you're supposed to be doing. And what you're supposed to be doing is something as simple as reproducing this little Tinker Toy model. Okay? Just a matter of 6 or 7 parts, putting them in the right order. Now the good news is you've got a supervisor who's going to help you out. The supervisor is going to direct you. The bad news is that in this case, this first illustration, the supervisor has been trained to manage by exception. Unfortunately, a very common management approach still used today. What does that mean, manage by exception? It means that you are supposed to do things right, so I will let you know when you screw up. All right? So when I say go, you've got 2 minutes to reproduce this model. And if you grab the right part, you're going to hear nothing at all. If you grab the wrong part, I'm going to tell you right away, that's wrong. That's wrong. No. Bad. Wrong. After 2 minutes, you can imagine how you might feel. As simple as the exercise is, as the model is, you fail miserably. People get frustrated, they're annoyed, they feel lost, they feel confused, it's agonizing. It's just totally agonizing. And even somebody who comes in highly motivated into this type of a work environment is going to end up feeling defeated, depressed. What am I doing here? Now imagine the second round of this same exercise. We've coached now our management team and our supervisors on catch people doing things right. Let's inject some positive feedback into the environment. So in this case now, you're still blindfolded. So you can't see what's going on. The model is still something very simple. You have 2 minutes to reproduce it. We say ready, set, go, and off you go. Now you grab the right part, all right? You hear yes. You grab the wrong part, you hear no. Good job, no. Wrong. Yes, no. Yes, no. Now what do you think is going to happen? Well, sometimes, maybe 10 to 20% of the time, the person will actually get the model completed in the 2 minutes. Others will say it felt better if I just had a little more time, if I had a little more training, if I had a little more communication, more, I might have been able to do it. This leads to a paradigm where maybe what we need is more. We need more people, more training, more time, more resources, more capacity, more capital. Let's think again. We run a third round of this simple little game. So a simple exercise you can use. I've used it for years in leadership development workshops. We're going to run a third round, and in this round we're going to train the supervisors to be truly empowering. What does that mean, empowering? It means removing obstacles to flow, getting things out of the way. Life is about flow. We are meant to flow. Our minds are meant to flow. Our bodies are meant to flow. Our cells at the cellular level are meant to flow. Everything is moving. And when we try to restrict that movement, we end up upsetting the system. we end up distressed, diseased. It's not what is meant to be. So in round 3, we train the supervisors to remove the blindfolds, remove the obstacles, show people the vision, show them clearly, here's what we need to do. Do you understand it? Are you clear on it? And then ask them, what can I do to help? Be the steward leader. Be the servant leader. Be the one there to support the mission through the people. And when we do this, it's astonishing what happens. When we remove the blindfolds in round 3, first people are sort of like, whoa, paradigm shift here. What happened? Wow. There's sometimes a few laughs. So here's the model. Here's what we need to do. Do you have any questions? Or do you need any help? A lot of times people say, no, get out of the way. I'm good. And they complete the model in less than half the time. This is a different paradigm. Now, did we really need more time? Did we really need more people? Did we really need more training, more capacity, more capital, more investment? Or did we simply just use the resources we had a lot more intelligently? Leading with vision is about turning the lights on. It's about waking people up in a good way, raising consciousness, creating what I call the collective mind, where the team can see what needs to be done as one. When we do this, we light the way for high performance, for great achievement. Stop and ask yourself, can you see the vision? Are you clear on the direction? And are you clear on the purpose as well as the direction? Do you know what needs to be done and why it's important? These 2 essentials, and 8 more that I will cover in a future video, result in leading with passion, leading with heart, leading with soul, leading with spirit.